What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I am going to be attempting to make custom baby Kong slash son of Kong. And here is my Kong figure, or figure that I'm going to turn into the baby version of Kong and the son of Kong. So I need to zoom in. There goes the camera focus. Now I already went on and did the cutting for this arm, so the arm can be free, so I could get him to hang on to butter stuff, especially to Kong. Have a little something on its back. There we go, I got it. Alright, first up we're going to do is prime it. Alright, I got the prime all finished. Oh, the camera needs a focus. There it goes. As I just said, the prime is finished. Looking pretty good. Now we're going to work on the skin color. If I can get my brush. There we go. And this is going to be dark gray. I'm going to put on first. Alright, I got the dark gray all over the figure. If I can get the camera to focus, there we go. Like I just said, that I'm zoomed in, so every time the camera does that, it's going to end up doing it. But it looks like everything is on there. Now we're going to move on to the next stage, and that is going to be dry brushing, and I'm going to use a lighter gray. Now for this, I'm just going to try my best to hit the skin parts like the face, ears, chest, and hands and feet. Alright, that's done. Y'all can see just a little bit like where I was talking about. It's a little bit lighter in the areas that I hit. Now we're going to move on to the hair, and that's going to be with a brown. Alright, I got the brown on there. It's just regular brown that I used. Looking pretty good. Now we're going to move on to another dry brushing, and that's going to be with a lighter brown. I hope everybody's having themselves a good day or night, whatever time you're watching this. And there we go. Looking pretty good. Now I'm going to go on and do something else, and I'm going to add a black wash to the figure. Alright, I went on and did the finer details off camera. Camera focus, there it goes. I did the eyes with a yellowish orange color. And also, after I did the black wash, I went back over and dry brushed reddish brown over the fur to give it a little bit more of a highlight over it. And he came out a little bit better than I originally thought. Right now he just looks dark brown because of the lighting. See if I... Okay, maybe not. I was trying to shade it a little bit so y'all could see the reddish brown. But, like I said, he came out a little bit better than I thought. Maybe when I zoom out and everything. Yes, I've been zoomed in this whole time by 4 times. So now I'm going to put it on regular size. So y'all can actually see just how small this figure really is. See if now y'all can see the reddish brown, maybe. Oh well. But I'm going to move on to sizing. And I actually have 3 figures I want to size them with. First up is Playmates Mini Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. Now you probably wonder, why are you sizing them up with this figure? I'm going to tell you why. Because if you put these two side by side like this, he's actually works great as having a Skull Island Kong, a younger version of Kong. Because you got the baby version, then you have the adolescent. Right here, a child version. Next up, I'm going to do the slightly bigger Kong. And we're going to use him as Kong from, what was it called? Kong, Birth of Kong, comic book. And we're going to just put him like right here to show the size. And this is double the size of this. Because if you take this and stack it above the other, they're both about the same height. So from this version to this version to this version, now we're going to move on to the last version of Kong, and that is Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. And yes, this is the SH Monster Arts version, and that actually works great in size because he doubles from this height to what we see on the previous days. So you go from baby, child, teen to adult, I guess, or I could have that wrong. It's almost like every time we see him, he doubled in size. We don't see him as a baby, instead in the Birth of Kong comic. And we don't see this version until the same comic book. So you got him right here. He doubles in size. And then when we see him in Godzilla vs. Kong, he doubles size again to be his full grown height. But they might end up making him a little bit larger for the next movie because of him being in the Hollow Earth and the different radiation. That's a possibility. I'd rather him just stay at this height, just like the other monsters. But that's only my opinion. Now, what I'm going to do is move these two out the way. And we're going to look at these two side by side real quick. Now, if we do get a... Now, Grant, like, you see Kong standing up right now, right? He is actually... I got him tilting a little bit because I could not get him to stand straight up. But we're going to move the thing. Hopefully he will not fall. Because my Kong just has a tendency, he wants to fall backwards. Hopefully I don't move the camera anymore. But he still works like doubled the size of this Kong right here. So I mean, even if he was tilting over a little bit, he still works. And the height, and there I go knocking things over. I'm sorry, everybody. There we go. Now, like I was gonna say though, if we do get a Son of Kong in the future, and this will be a baby version that shows up in the movie, this would probably be probably close to the right height, standing about 50 feet. Or more. Then I'm just gonna hold him for the rest of the time I got him. But he is actually big enough for Kong to hold, and I didn't mean to do that. And his hand. And if Kong was running, like how you would see gorillas, he would probably be like this. Or while he's walking up, he'd probably sit on his shoulder. Or something, I don't know. But this would work great for that. Well, that's going to be the end of the video. I hope everybody enjoyed watching Baby Kong or Son of Kong. And I will catch everybody in the next video.